really far away from the camera.
Hey everybody, Stephen Farrell here. I'm with Heidi Bencomo, Northern Utah Jobs. We are live, and we're going to start with some exciting news right after this.
One of my favorite things working at Pepperidge, that's a good baseline, Luca.
Hey, welcome. Heidi, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty fantastic today. How are you, Stephen?
Good. It's funny, I was talking to another staff, or I should say, somebody in our industry reached out to me today and was like, I love what you guys do. I want to come work for you, but I can't. I'm so jealous. It was a fun moment there to have a.
Tell them why not. Just come work for us anyways. Nobody has to know.
It's those dang non-competes that we just litter the industry with. I don't know why we do it. They don't make sense.
They do, but it's okay.
No, not to me. But yeah, what do you do? But today we got a big announcement. So we're going to talk about jobs. Obviously, this is Northern Utah Jobs, and there's a company in Ogden in the BDO, Treehouse Foods, that just opened up some positions, and we're helping add a few people out there. They're hiring on the day shift, swings and graves, starting at $14 an hour, up to $15.50. Si habla español, if you speak Spanish, really good position for you. Just because you can be Spanish speaking only with the work. Obviously English, Spanish, even other language, but there's definitely opportunities. I know a lot of people find it hard to get into some of these production positions if they don't speak a lot of English, but in this role, you can go in without any English speaking skills. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's a Treehouse. We're just helping, we're not the primary company out there. We're just helping backfill a few positions on the days, swings, and graves. So 14 to like $15.50 an hour. We just put some new job ads up right now. So just click above at elwoodjobs.com and you can apply or give us a call. So that's one item of news, Heidi.
So, Stephen, what is Treehouse Foods? Is this like where we go with easy bake ovens and you get to go and like cook those little easy bake pies all day? Because I could do that for a living.
No, so all those delicious cookies you find at the major, grocery stores that you're just like, they're just full of sugar and deliciousness and everything that's bad for you. Like
Oreos?
Not Oreo. You have to go with Oreos. Oreos
I'm a huge Oreo fan.
Oh, those are my Achilles heel, and like they get stuck in your teeth. Like I cannot get them out of my teeth. It takes like 3 rounds of brushing.
I don't know that I want them to get unstuck from my teeth. It's like, you get like a little snack for later. It's fine.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I stopped eating Oreos not because it made me really fat, but because it gets stuck in my teeth.
Okay, well, I stopped eating them because they make me really fat. Funny story about Oreos. Sorry, totally getting sidetracked here, but it's a really
you're good. It's run with it.
My oldest daughter, she's 5 years old. I've got 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. And my 5-year-old just learned that if she eats the inside of the Oreo, the good part of the Oreo, then she gives the cracker part to her sister or to my other daughter. And then she gets the next set of Oreos and she does the same thing. So when I tell her you can have Oreos, but you have to share with your sister, that's what she does. She'll eat the inside and give the rest to my other daughter.
That's
and she
hilarious.
thinks she's so clever.
That is funny. Okay, so other news, we have another company that yet to be announced that's going to be coming into Ogden in the coming weeks. Everything's being built out right now, and these are some production positions. They're going to pay anywhere from $14 to $20 an hour. So that's going to be very exciting, brand new company. And I know a lot of people are excited about it. So can't share any more than that. It's confidential, Heidi. So shh.
Oh,
good thing we're not on Facebook Live.
Maybe you shouldn't tell me confidential things, Stephen. We both know that this doesn't work well with Heidi.
All right. So yeah, that's true. Because everybody in this entire state.
I was born in a small town. I've got that small town feel, and we know everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been 5 minutes in, and we've talked about one job. This is ridiculous.
Sorry.
Okay, maybe two because the other one's top secret. All right, so right now we are having a hiring event at Autoliv. Right, you can literally start today. You can apply today, interview, and start today at Autoliv. Did you know that, Heidi?
I did actually, but I'm also part of the people that gets you hired today. So.
Wow. Okay, that's true. So Autoliv, we're hiring in all facilities: Ogden, Brigham City, Promontory, Tremonton, and you can literally interview today and start today. Now, if you don't want to start today, we're not going to make you, but you could if you wanted to.
You could if you wanted to.
It's these are entry-level positions that pay $16 per hour as the base pay, and then with the shift differential, you're making $17.28 per hour on swings and graves,
which is unheard of in this area.
That's more than what I make, Heidi.
It's more than what I make, Steven, Mr. My Boss, Steven.
Yeah, so that's what you have to look up to with your pay scale.
You see this? I hire people for more than what I make. This is a problem.
And more than what your boss makes. That's a problem.
More than what my boss makes.
And your boss's boss.
Does it really?
No, well, Paul is your boss, technically.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Technically.
Yeah, let's see. Connect the dots there.
Sorry.
So we're doing a hiring event right now at Autoliv. So you can come into any of our offices, you can call us, and we can get you started same day at Autoliv. So if you're looking to make a little extra more this holiday season, if you're looking to make your next career move, this might be your chance. There's only a few openings right now. Days, swings, and graves. Definitely an emphasis on the grave shift because that's where you can probably make the biggest impact on your work-life balance, your home. When you have kids at school and then they get quarantined, which really stinks. I've had like 3 quarantines in my household, or the school just completely shuts down for the rest of the year. In my household, yeah.
I thought you were going to say that's where you can make the most money, but
Yes, that too. And it's easier to have daycare during the day than at night. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I find it easier to have daycare at night. But
just put your kids to bed and
that are out there, it's a lot easier to find a teenager to babysit your kids overnight than one to babysit during the day when they have school.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, by the way, just a side note, any of you job seekers watching this, if you want to come on to the Northern Utah Staffing Show, we will interview you live in front of the whole world and have recruiters and HR managers fight over you. How does that sound?
You make it sound so intimidating. It's really not that bad. Okay. I know that these Facebook Lives look scary, but it honestly is not that bad, especially when you get stuck with a recruiter. I mean, when you get to have the privilege of talking to a recruiter like me or like Mr. Stephen Farrell.
Okay, so make this sound more attractive. Tell the job seekers out there to come on this program.
Yes, it's a lot of fun, and we like to joke around. We like to have fun. This isn't always serious. I mean, we are very, very serious professionals. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. When it matters.
All right, so if you're interested, send me a private message, comment on the stream, and we'll reach out to you. See if it'd be something that would be a good fit. All right, moving on. So Autoliv, we're having our hiring event. Get hired the same day, start the same day, 16 to 17.28 per hour. We have openings at Fresenius Medical Care, all shifts. Woo! All shifts, all departments. Base pays $15.25 per hour plus the shift differential. You could be making $16.50, even $16.75. Great company, great culture, room for career growth. And the shifts are really cool. You can work 3.5 days a week and have 3.5 days off. They're 12-hour shifts on those first 3 days and a 6-hour shift on the 4th day. We also have weekend shifts. And I failed to mention at Autoliv, there are weekend shifts right now. So those are part-time. You just work a Friday, Saturday, a Saturday, Sunday, whatever works best for you. Same type of schedule over at Fresenius. So if that's something that interests you, Heidi, do you know much about Fresenius?
Oh, I know everything about Fresenius. Do you know that they're actually building what's essentially an electronic kidney? How cool is that you're essentially building an electronic organ that's going to save thousands of lives that cannot save themselves? How freaking amazing is that? My mind was blown when I watched the video about Fresenius. My mind was absolutely blown.
Yeah, it's amazing. So if you're interested in saving lives and making a big impact, Fresenius can be definitely a home for you. And if you like the shift, 3.5 days on, 3.5 days off, I like that. That's pretty
how cool would it be if somebody asked you, hey, Bob, what do you do for work? What do you do for a living? And you're just like, I build electronic kidneys. Like,
pretty cool.
How cool would that be?
Hey, Heidi, what do you do for a living? How do you answer that question?
What I do for a living is bring people happiness and joy.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
And I help them to sustain themselves in their own lives.
You know what I say when people ask me that?
You boss people around all day?
I say I make people miserable.
I was pretty close.
No, I don't. Sometimes I don't know how to answer that question because our industry is so unique. I'm just like, well, I bring job seekers to employers. I help make that a match made in heaven. I don't know.
You bring everybody happiness and joy.
Yeah, that's a good one. I should use that.
You should. Except for, then you have to quote me.
All right. So other jobs. So we just highlighted Autoliv. We highlighted Fresenius. We highlighted Treehouse. Treehouse is one that just jumped online. We've got some openings there. Days, Swings, and Graves. Let's go over to, I'm just like moving over on my spreadsheet, my mind here. Nutraceutical, lots of openings there, all departments, all shifts. Another company where if you have a unique schedule, we could definitely work our way around that. It's interesting since we've been talking about design your own shift, design your own schedule, design your own job on these Facebook Lives. We've had a lot of people that have called in and there's a couple we could not get creative enough and didn't find the right fit, but probably 80% of them, we've been able to take that unique shift that's designed by the job seeker to the client, and the client has accepted it.
And Nutraceutical is notorious for doing that. Yes,
Nutraceutical has been very accommodating and helpful, and it's been great to see. So that's really the name of the game here. Title of the top here in the description. You see that up there, Heidi?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna like fall on me. How much things did you put up there, Steven?
Put quite a few things. So design your own shift, and let's help you find the right job for you. With that, Heidi, anything you want to share about Cache Valley jobs since you're kind of in Cache Valley?
Now, if you want to talk about Cache Valley, I got some jobs for you. I feel like I'm like a drug dealer here that's like, here, pick your drug of choice. Except for, I'm like a job dealer. Pick your job of choice. Anyway, I've got
job dealer. Okay, we can
I'm
work with that.
Job dealer here. I've got some jobs for you. What kind of fix are you looking at getting? I have delivery driver jobs right now where it's a really unique opportunity where you can go around and deliver furniture. You do need to have a good driver's record for that, like a clean driving record and then a current driver's license. I've got forklift driver right now. I've got some janitorial positions. I've got construction positions. I've got production positions.
Oh.
I've got CNC machining positions.
You are a job dealer. Did you see your name tag just changed on the screen?
Ooh, job dealer. See, look, I like that. I feel like that should be, Heidi Job Dealer Bencomo. Like that's a title right there.
All right. So in Cache Valley, Heidi has all the jobs. So
I have all the jobs.
If you're in Cache Valley and you want a job, there's no other place you need to go than Elwood Staffing.
I just sent out for a chemical engineer. I bet you didn't know that staffing agencies can get you a job as an engineer.
Most people actually don't know that, and they think they have to go find that on their own instead of having an advocate and job hunter to do it for them.
The really cool thing about what I do is I not only have a direct contact with a ton, like tens tens of hundreds of, I don't even know how many people I have contacts with in HR that I can send out to, and I can send it to them directly so that your resume does not get lost. But on top of sending out your resume, I also do this really fancy thing where I write a little note in there kind of about what kind of job you're looking for, who you are as a person, and just kind of talk you up a little bit. And so then that way, by the time that the HR manager looks at your resume, they already like you as a candidate. So they're going in with this preformed notion that you are an amazing candidate before they even look at your resume. And you will not get that anywhere else.
No, not even pro search firms are doing things like that. So that's super impressive. All right. Looks like we're getting some reshares, Heidi. Looks like you're pretty popular today.
Well, what can I say?
What can I say? I talked to another agency today, and they say they watch our Facebook Live like religiously. They can't get enough of it, and they want to do it, but they don't know how, and they're scared. They don't like to be in front of the camera, and I still don't see any other agencies doing it, Heidi.
Well, no other agency is quite like Elwood Staffing. We actually take the effort, even if it's not in our comfort zone. I do have to admit that when we first started doing these Facebook Lives, I was nervous. I mean, I was a little afraid to show that I was nervous because I had just gotten this job and I wanted to impress my boss. But I was a little nervous when I first started doing these Facebook Lives. It's a little nerve-wracking. But, getting out of that comfort zone, that's something that we do here extra at Elwood Staffing. We're not going to let our nervousness or maybe something that we're unaware about, we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to go forward with it. We're going to keep pressing forward. We're going to do whatever it takes to get you a job, whatever it takes to get the company candidates. We are going to put forth that extra effort, even if we're uncomfortable doing it. Yeah,
I think that's a good note to end this Facebook Live on. And speaking of Elwood Staffing, we have some internal positions. So for those of you recruiters that have already called me and you can't get out of your non-compete, I'm sorry. But if you can get a release, or if you don't have one, consider a career at Elwood Staffing. We're looking for staffing recruiters. We're looking for seasonal recruiters. We're looking for on-site managers, on-site specialists. We've got a lot of business out there that needs support, a lot of great clients, and we need good people to come out and support our associates as they integrate and onboard and make a difference. So if you want to be part of a incredible culture, a culture that takes care of each other, a culture that cares sincerely about what we do and the people and clients that we serve, if you want to be part of a really hard job that keeps you up at night, come join the team. Should I have added that last part, the hard work, Heidi?
As long as you finish with "we have cheesecake," I'm pretty sure we're good.
Oh, you and your cheesecake.
I'm sorry, I'm addicted.
What kind of cheesecake did you guys get yesterday?
We got an assorted pack. So we got one that was chocolate and caramel, one straight chocolate, one of the natural, and one of the strawberry. And it's all assorted. And it was so delicious. And I'm so sorry that you had to miss out. And I'm not going to tell you that there's still 4 slices in the fridge because, then you'll come and steal them. And I don't want that.
You see this?
Yeah, I think your sad excuse of a water bottle.
Do you know what I filled it up with?
I think it was like bones or something.
Not quite, pretty close. I filled this up today, the 2 of these, with grass-fed beef bone broth.
See, I knew it had bones in it.
and then some collagen powder and some. I even put blended butter, grass-fed butter in here.
So what you're really telling people is don't come to Elwood Staffing to be a regional manager where you drink bones. Come to Elwood Staffing to be a job dealer or a staffing recruiter where you get cheesecake.
Hey, look, it's a 5-day fast, just bone broth and water. It's supposed to be good for you. I Googled it, Heidi. Google knows everything.
Google does not know. Google also knows where the best cheesecake is. And I'm telling you right now, it's Elwood Staffing.
You wouldn't know. You're not older than Google like I am. I'm just kidding. All right. So we went way off on a tangent there. 20 minutes in. This Facebook Live is over, Heidi.
Well, goodbye, my lovely folk that have come on here to talk with us. And please, please, please come to Elwood Staffing. We will get you the job of your dreams.
That's right. And if you're looking for an internal position at Elwood, give us a call.
Bye, guys.
Bye.